like heaven. Heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me. And there's nothing I can say you'll ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. When you're with me, when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you miss me, every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Oh, yeah. Shut it! Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know? Strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman.
I remember the times when we used to sit in the park, holding hands together. I never should have gone away and left you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just a little bit late. I was born a winner. I know I am, yes I am. Whoa, whoa, yeah. I was born a winner.
As promised, we said 7:30. Are we on time? Are we on time? Thank you. As per usual, tonight's meeting is not going to be any different to the others in terms of procedure. So just before I welcome you and thank you for coming, I want to call on a gentleman who is going to recognize the Almighty's presence among us, and he's no other than Pastor Troy Augustine. Please.
Yeah, good night, everyone gathered here. It's nice to see so many people here. Let us all bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, I pray for everyone gathered here tonight. I pray that would invoke your spirit upon the people in this meeting. Heavenly Father, I plead the blood of Jesus over everyone. Guide and protect them. Shed your light upon them, O Lord. Let the words of the mouth and the hearts be meditation in your hearts. To Jesus Christ, our Lord, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen.
We thank you very much. Thank you, Brother Troy Augustine. And as we always do in the House of the New National Party, we say God comes first and country. We always put our country second after God. And Mr. DJ, if you have it played, the people will stand attention and we'll all sing together our national anthem. Thank you, everyone. God continue to bless our nation. Keep standing because we say party comes after country. And Mr. DJ, you bring up the music if you have it, and let's sing, Oh, You Can Count on Me. Everyone, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, and we are going live, so we have some people that are looking on. Let's go. And you know, I believe you. I believe you, Carriacou. I believe you, Petit Martinique. I believe you, Grenada. And everyone else who is with us, that we will fight with all our might. Not just for our party, but for our people and our country. Tonight, I want to welcome everyone here. We are happy that you are able to be with us in person. And for those who are not here in person, but are with us through the social media medium, we also welcome you and we thank you because we are going live. And so because tonight we intend to score good runs, we have a really good batting order. A real good batting order. So I am normally the 12th man, so I can't take too much. I had to wait if they call on me later on, but I don't think so. And so we would want to get straight into things. We are here to deliver our message. Yes, we are here to tell you the truth. We are here to make you understand better what is happening and what is not happening. Yes? So you're going to listen and you're going to carry the message along so that when the time comes, you will be ready to make your decision. And so to start scoring the first set of runs for us tonight, we have someone who is new to the frontline politics, has been listening, has been active in his own way over the years, but who have come straight and forward and ready to give good representation, ready to fight with all his might, along with his people. Hailing from the south, we have the caretaker for South St. George with us tonight, Brother Diali, to open the battle and speak to you.
NNP again. No one stands alone.
Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters of Carriacou, my NNP family. I've been coming to Carriacou since I was 9 years old. For school trips, my family vacations, and sometimes to share this gem with those who are closest to me. Carriacou is special. It is a community like no other. Tight-knit, resilient, fiercely independent, yet always part of our Grenadian family. But walking through this community today, I see how much more to be done. I see so many houses without a roof. So many families under tarpaulin. So many houses that have a roof, but still cannot afford to fix the inside yet. Too many families are still without the proper tools to help themselves. Too many are struggling to make ends meet. And yet, I see hope. I see a brighter future ahead. Part of that hope is in leaders like Brother Nolan Cox. A man that doesn't boast, but serves. I've seen firsthand his dedication while working with him in the South. His love for his people and his ability to get things done is unmatched. This is the kind of leadership Carriacou and Grenada needs. My friends, the challenges before us are real. We face rising cost of living, climate shocks, and uncertain global markets. But what troubles me most is not the challenges themselves. It is the lack of proactive leadership to meet those challenges. Instead of planning, instead of positioning our tri-island state for success, what do we see? A government that spends millions traveling the world with nothing to show for it. Now let me ask you, how much of us know a fisherman or two? I'm pretty sure a few of us know some fishermen. Now imagine a fisherman going out for months, for maybe 3.5 years, sending out nets, casting out lines, and not a fish to show for it. What would you tell that fisherman? Maybe you'll say, brother, maybe this line of work isn't for you. So maybe we need to tell our prime minister that maybe this work isn't for him. Grenadians deserve better. Leadership is not about excuses. Leadership is not just saying, brother, things bad everywhere. No. Leadership is about finding solutions for our people. When costs rise, when bills increase, when families are squeezed from every corner, it is our role of our government to try to cushion that blow. But how could they cushion it? 500 million gone already. No savings for our country. No proactive fiscal judgment to make sure that our country can withstand, can make sure that we can help our people when they need help. We don't have that kind of leadership right now in government. Electricity bills up, water reconnection fees punishing families, groceries climbing. I'm from the South. Rent is always in US dollars, while everybody's salary is quoted in EC dollars. The youth are weighed down with loans, higher NIS rates, limited opportunities, and yet this government had a gall to say, we have delivered. Delivered what? More hardship? Brothers and sisters, we need bold, forward-thinking policies. We need to strengthen the trade with our southern neighbors to secure food and resources for the future. We need to empower our private sector, not smother it with cronyism. We need to give our youth real opportunities, not just promises. Because the industries of today, like call centers, may soon disappear with technology. AI and other forms of new technology are replacing the jobs of old. What advice can you give the young people when the old structures are no longer there for their futures? What is the plan for tomorrow? Where is the vision for a new Grenadian economy? The new National Party has always stood for empowerment. And today, we must empower a new generation with creativity, with opportunity, with hope. I stand here not just for NNP members, but for all Grenadians. For every family that struggles to pay a bill. For every young person searching for an opportunity. For every Carriacouian who deserves to thrive, not just survive. This is our fight. This is our future. And together, with strong leadership and bold vision, we will steer Grenada back into the path of prosperity. For Carriacou, for Petit Martinique, and for the mainland, we will bring Grenada to newer heights. I thank you for your time, and God bless our country and our nation.
NNP again. No one stands alone.
That, brothers and sisters, was Brother Diali. Let's hear it from him again. He stand here not just for NNP, but for all Grenadians. No matter what color they wear, green or yellow dying away, he stand for them. Yes? Yes, we got to keep moving. Good messages. Thank you again, Brother Diali. At this time, I want to bring another speaker to the platform. Someone who in recent times have been making a lot of waves. Has been bringing people to a halt. Has ground the plane from flying from port to port because they start feeling threatened. They start feeling that that journey and that life that is bringing so much prosperity only to them, but not to Grenadians, might be cut short. I want you to listen attentively tonight as I bring to you the caretaker for St. David's, Sister Noling Thompson.
Tell them, we voting NNP again. Call them. Wake them.
Political leader, Honorable Emlyn Pear, executive members, colleague caretakers, online viewers in Grenada and the diaspora, people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, a hearty good evening to you all. Brothers and sisters, I stand before you not just as a woman, not just as a mother, but as a strong voice for women, families, and grassroots Grenadians. My heart beats for the people who feel unheard, unseen, and unsupported. Tonight, I want us to have a real conversation about the struggles we face, about the choices before us, and about the future we all deserve. Brothers in our community, women are carrying the heaviest burdens. We are caregivers, breadwinners, mothers, and nurses in our own homes. Yet the state has not provided enough support for families raising children with special needs. I can tell you this personally. I am a mother of a child on the autism spectrum. I have faced the obstacles of trying to find resources that simply do not exist. And I ask you, brothers and sisters, what happens to a 17-year-old child once they age out of the school system? Where are the programs that help them live a life as close to normal as possible? I am fortunate because I can support my son. But what about those families who cannot? Mothers reach out to me often. They tell me they cannot hold a job because they cannot leave their child alone at home. Imagine that constant pressure. Imagine having to choose between feeding your family and keeping your child safe. This is not right, and it cannot continue. Brothers and sisters, too many of our citizens face victimization when it comes to housing, public assistance, and job programs. If you don't wear the right color or call the right name, you are pushed aside. That is not fairness. That is not justice. And what about our youth? Every day I meet young men and women who feel like they have no future in this country. They are frustrated, disillusioned, and losing hope. And beneath all of this lies a silent mental health crisis. Brothers and sisters, we do not talk about it enough. Depression, anxiety, stress, trauma, they are real. And they are spreading in our society. Our young people face pressure to succeed with very few opportunities. Parents lie awake at night wondering how to provide for their families. Seniors, they feel forgotten, lonely, and isolated. And when people cannot cope, too often they suffer in silence because there are not enough counselors, not enough programs, not enough safe spaces to turn to. We see it in the rise of violence, in the frustration on our streets, in the hopelessness that too many of our young people carry in their eyes. Mental health is not a weakness, brothers and sisters. It is a part of our overall health. And when a government ignores it, the whole nation suffers. But friends, we know it doesn't have to be this way. The new National Party has always believed in building people up, not tearing them down. When NNP was in government, We implemented housing solutions. Remember the low-income houses, those in Corinth, La Colombe, Boucherjou, Dumfries, and other areas. Those initiatives were meant to lift struggling families, to give dignity to those who needed it most. But look at what is happening today. Instead of being allocated to the poor and vulnerable as intended, many of these houses are being sold. Brothers and sisters, over the past decade, Grenada has received more than 2,500 low-income housing units through various programs and international partnerships. These were designed for low-income families who could not afford private housing. Yet today, families are asked to purchase them, with mortgages averaging between 800 and 1,000 EC a month. Now I ask you, how many low-income families earning a minimum wage of 700 to 900 EC per month can qualify for a bank loan of that size? How many single mothers can walk into a bank and get approval when they are already struggling to feed their children and pay utility bills? This is not fairness, brothers and sisters. This is not compassion. This is turning a hand up into another stumbling block. Now, under the new National Party, housing was a dignity. It was about fairness. It was about giving struggling families a safe place to call home. Today, it has become another burden, another example of how the system forgets the very people it is meant to serve. NNP invested in social safety nets, ensuring the poor and vulnerable had real help to stand on their feet. We understood that poverty is not a political color. It's a human condition that demands compassion. And let us not forget, brothers and sisters, NNP has always elevated women in leadership. In fact, the most women ever elected to parliament came under an NNP government. And today, our party proudly stands under the leadership of a woman. That is not by chance. That is because NNP believes in equity, in balance, and in giving people, especially women and youth, a chance to shine. We also believe in second chances. That is why we created opportunities for disadvantaged and troubled youth to turn their lives around, to learn skills, and build a better future. Brothers and sisters, as we look ahead, we envision a nation where every citizen, young or old, rich or poor, is treated with respect and protected with real support. A nation where programs restore dignity, not strip it away. Where families struggling to get back on their feet know that their government is walking with them, not watching from afar. We will place special focus on gender equity, on child welfare, and on restoring compassion in leadership. Because a strong nation is built on strong families, and strong families need support, not shame. Brothers and sisters, this is not a theory for me, because every single day I speak with women and young people who are hurting. I hear the pain in their voices. I see the weight on their shoulders, and I feel their disappointment when the system fails them. As a mother myself, I know what it feels like to sit at night and wonder, what will happen to my child in the years to come? That fear drives me to fight, not just for my son, but for every family who deserves better. I cannot stand idly by when I know the state must do more. And I believe with all my heart that together, with the right leadership, we can do more. So my brothers and sisters, in closing, here is the choice before us. Do we continue down a path where families are abandoned, where women carry the burden alone, where youth lose hope? Or do we rebuild the safety net? Do we restore compassion? The new National Party has done it before, And we will do it again. But we cannot do it without you. This is our moment to stand up for dignity, to stand up for fairness, to stand up for each other. Let us choose a future where no one is left behind. Let us choose a future where women are supported, families are strengthened, and youth are given hope. And let us choose it together with the new National Party. Thank you, and God bless Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
Wake them, wake them. Tell them. We vote in NNP again.
Thank you, Sister Nolan. Thank you, Carriacou. Thank you, Petit Martinique. Thank you, Grenada. Let's make noise. Let's welcome our former Prime Minister and political leader, our chairman of our party, Dr. Keith Mitchell, as he joins us for this evening's meeting. You see him face? That's all they will do is spread propaganda over our name. But we heard Sister Nolan. We had done it before, and we will do it again. We know Grenada can be better. Grenada have seen better, and Grenada will continue to see better with the new National Party. We got to keep moving. Yes, we got to keep moving. Can't sit down. And so, we're moving to a nice sunny place in Grenada. The weather is always warm there, just like Carriacou. Lovely people. Yes, Maurice, a place where you come from. Yes, sir. So, no, they can't stop us now. So, my friends, she's growing. She's really growing. She even got a little taller than she was. She's growing, I tell you, politically and otherwise. And so, I want you now to welcome and to listen like you did before, attentively, to our young sister, Sister Kate. Sister Kate.
Don't you let a good thing go. Listen, we know what we have.
We don't know.
We gon' get.
We see what we get. And we see what we get. So we're going to go back to what we knew. We're going to go back to the new National Party. Carriacou! Petit Martinique too! Brothers and sisters, it is indeed a pleasure to be here. But let me recognize, first of all, on the platform, our dearest, most esteemed political leader, the first female Prime Minister, the Honorable Emmeline Pear. Of course, our chairman, the former Prime Minister, our former political leader. He's a stalwart, and his legacy they will never be able to erase. Dr. Mitchell, the only right honorable Dr. Keith Mitchell. And let me recognize our deputy political leader, your caretaker, your next parliamentary representative. Can I hear you? Your next parliamentary representative, the Honorable Senator, the Honorable Nolan Cox. Of course, the speakers before me, our caretakers, the Ali and Nolene Thompson, and of course, Sister Clarice Modest Cohen. But of course, to you, the people of Carriacou, to you, those listening online, I say a special good evening. My cousin Trevlin, I must recognize you because I miss my uncle tonight. Pro would have been here and he would have been very proud of his niece. So I'm here and I want to recognize my uncle tonight. Brothers and sisters, tonight I want to speak to the young people of Carriacou. And I want to say to you, the young people of Carriacou and Pitimatnik, you are fearless, and you must not settle for the crumbs while you have some people who feast on your future. Because after being unemployed for many years and getting a job for only 3 years, and they can tell you that they're set for life. This should not happen. So tonight, let us speak plainly, because enough sugarcoating has been done for this government. This current government, this administration, they have failed you. Do you agree with me? They have failed you. They have failed to create sustainable opportunities for our young people. And because of this neglect, Grenada now holds one of the highest youth unemployment rate in the entire Caribbean. This is not me stating this, you know. This is quoted from the Caribbean Development Bank, the economic review for the year 2024 to 2025. Youth unemployment in Grenada among our youth is very high. And this is not just shameful, but it is unacceptable. You see, brothers and sisters, they parade in front of cameras. They announce flashy programs that vanishes like smoke. Ask them about the program they try to replace the new Imani program with. In speaking to one person last week, a young person who was home while I was doing my field work, I asked, why are you home? She said, Miss K, there is nothing happening. I said, but a new program was launched. They tried to replace it with the Imani. She said, Miss K, it don't start yet, but it stopped already. And this could only happen because they never had a plan. They just want to get rid of the new Imani program, but they don't have a plan for the young people of this country. They cut ribbons on project that engages only a handful of people that lasts only a few months. And I would say to you, they claim progress while our young people are left where they leave our young people where they have started. Our young people are bright. They are qualified. And what happened? They are still left knocking on doors for simple opportunities. But let us be clear. Our Grenadian youth is not the problem. The problem is a government that is an inactive government in creating opportunities for the young people. They are the problem. You see, this government wants you to believe that a few workshops and few photo ops mean progress. How could this be? The reality is our Grenadian youth Grenadian youth unemployment remains the highest in the Caribbean. This is not progress. This is failure. And let me remind you, under the new National Party, we didn't just talk. We acted. It was not about the photo ops. We launched many youth apprenticeship programs that place hundreds and thousands of young people into real jobs. We invested in scholarships and skills development, helping our brightest minds to reach their fullest potential. We created business hubs to support our small businesses. And what we have seen since this government took office, those programs were left to wither. Some of them on life support. They made promises of opportunities, but what happened? It turned into dust. They spoke about youth empowerment. But today, our young people are left powerless. I see some of the defenders and the attackers on Facebook saying that our young people are lazy and they don't want jobs. But this is not true. Our young people are talented, they're ambitious, and they are determined. But if you have a government that fails to invest in them, if you have a government that abandons them, they would just be left unattended. And this is what happened. They have abandoned the future of our country. But tonight, brothers and sisters, we say enough is enough. Because under the new National Party government, we will not leave our young people behind. We will revive and expand our apprenticeship and job placement programs. We will link our young people directly to the employers. You see, we did it before, and we will do it again. We will create opportunities for our young entrepreneurs to innovate and to invest in sectors such as agriculture and industries that can thrive, such as the renewable energy industries. And we will bring our young people to the decision-making table. This is the new National Party that has a track record of doing it before, and we will do it again. So I call on every young person here tonight. I see some of you hiding far back, and we know why, but we understand. I call on you, the young people here tonight, the young people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique, to join the new National Party, to join the team that refuses to accept broken promises. Let us stand together. Stand with us as we fight for you, the young people of this country. And we will continue to fight to ensure long-term job creation through investment in technology and agriculture, just to name a few. We will fight for funding and mentorship for our young entrepreneurs. Remember, your ideas, we would ensure that they become sustainable businesses so that you can employ others as well. We say to our young people, join the new National Party so we can ensure that we continue the modern skills training and apprenticeship program to enhance your education that matches the jobs of the future. I call on the young people to ensure that they will get a permanent seat at the table, not just as decoration, but as decision makers shaping the policies that affect their lives. Grenada's future is not just a photo op. It is you, the young people, with the fire in your hearts and the brilliance in your minds, with that vigor to achieve success. So let me ask you this question tonight. Let me ask you a few questions tonight, brothers and sisters. Will you settle and vote for a failed government? Will you allow another generation to be left behind? That is why I say, vote the new National Party. Vote Brother Cox in Carriacou. He will be a great representative. He's a true leader. He's not here to boast, but he will serve you, the people of Carriacou. The time for excuses is over. The time, my brothers and sisters, for action is now. Let us take back our future and let us build back the Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique that we deserve. I thank you, my brothers and sisters.
Don't you let a good thing go. Listen, we know what we have. We don't know what we gon' get. We know what we have.
Yes. We know what we have, and we well seeing what we get. We feeling it too. Yeah, we're feeling it too. But I tell you, with all these people on the platform, those who already spoke, and those still to speak, they will never give up on you. NNP will never give up on you. Because Mr. DJ, why we won't give up? Let me tell them.
I need a Gideon boot and a khaki suit. Mr. Noggin a Babylon and represent the truth. Me nah go stay a road and see bad things and keep me mouth from mute. I got a strong reggae beat with a rice in my hand.
Just now. That is what we will do. Just now you go say something. Yeah, we go deal with that just now. We tell you, we already have on our Gideon boots. And you see us in we suit, we green suit. And we're going to defend the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We're going to continue to fight for the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We're not going to stand idly by and allow them to do us as they wish. So we are ready. The team is ready. And we want you to get ready. Get ready, my people. Because I want to bring on a royal lady. I want to bring on somebody who has been battle tested and knows what we are supposed to do. She has done it in the past. She could do it again. And I want her to tell you in her own words what is happening now and what she's going to do when we return in office to change, to make things better, and to make our people happier. Put your hands together, Mr. DJ. Give us the music. Dr. Clarice Mothers Cohen.
Feel us strong. Don't stop the progress. Good night to Carriacou. Please allow me to recognize the dignitaries at the head table, our esteemed political leader, and my dear friend, Honorable Emmeline Pierre. Right next to her, we have the chairman of the new National Party. They still afraid the man. All you know why? They still afraid the man. Our deputy political leader, Brother Nolan Cox. The man was in health and he ran the hospital, Princess Royal, very well. Why they won't ask him an advice, I don't know. And to my dear colleagues, the youthful ones who keep me young, Honorable Sister Kate, my dear Sister Nolene, and my dear brother from the South. It is a pleasure to be on a platform with all dignitaries who know Grenada, who love Grenada, and they are committed to bringing back Grenada to where it was and to take it to the next level. Brothers and sisters, I want to greet Carriacouans and Petit Martinicans in a very special way. I see you rising now. I see you making some noise. I see you coming out. Because they thought if they give one set of people houses and then give all you, they go shove all you in a hole. Tell them all you stronger than that. Yes. They thought if they don't give all you some sugar, all you would have died. They didn't know NNP had boatload of sugar and rice waiting to bring it up, brothers and sisters. That is the love of the new National Party. But permit me to also greet the persons who are not physically here, but somewhere on some platform, listening to us, Grenadians in the diaspora and friends of Grenadians. I want to greet all of you because this matter concerns us. Brothers and sisters, the struggle continues. And we know what it is about healthcare, but we still have to talk a little bit about it. You know what we of the new National Party used to do. And we believe that the health of a nation is the wealth of a nation. So if you don't have wealth, you have no money. So Grenada is bankrupt, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, We understand your pain. We have been there with you. And we improved healthcare. We made it a priority. And while it wasn't perfect, but compared to what is happening now, we did an excellent job. It's when you see the bad side, you know how well you did. NNP, we did a wonderful job with healthcare. So brothers and sisters, they come back again. They gave us a set of lies in 2022. And they come back again and they feel that this could do it again. But I listened to the mamagism in the throne speech yesterday. And I said, oh God, they're coming back with the people of Grenadians, people of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, to give us that same old lie. They fool us once, they can't fool us again. Grenadians are ready to take over. So, you know, they said a couple months ago, the Project Polaris had a good funding. That how many $100 million, they have funding for it. And they had somebody come out from somewhere come and say that the Exim back funding. So yesterday, I listened to hear, well, when the money going to start to pass, when the hospital going to start to bill. And what I heard is that they're going to give 1 month salary of their own. 1 month salary. And some other thing about the salary, brothers and sisters, they say they set already, they fix themselves. They get more than what they expected. So now they could give us a little kakada. That is nothing to them. If you can raise your salary to 150% with one swipe, that is the only stroke of the pen that was successful. One swipe, one stroke of the pen, they raise it. Well, if you get land, you get house, you don't know how it come. You set. And if you could tell your staff, or you could do what all you want, okay. You could give up a month's salary. But NNP under Ivan gave up 10% every month. Every month of our salary. And it wasn't as big as that. It was a little thing. But every month we gave it until we felt that we were improving from the ravages of Ivan. Now they fix themselves. That little money, what he could do? Well, still take it and buy 2 Panadol. Help all the people to get a little bandage. It can't go far, but use it for that. It cannot build a hospital. So you go from funding. You go from funding to tell people now, they only opening an account. And Grenadians here and Grenadians overseas must put a little money. A GoFundMe, you know. I hear somebody say it's a pyramid. All you know, this thing they used to play long ago, you put a little money. They say it's a pyramid. I listened. And I listened to the throne speech. And I'm still reading it. And I ain't seen nothing about the money from Project Polaris again. All of a sudden, that has disappeared. So we know we're not getting hospital. We know. We want them to give us what they have to give us now. Because they met a pregnant treasury. We want them to give medication to the diabetics for the pressure and the sugar. We want them, when they have to do a scan, don't keep them in a hospital bed waiting because they cannot get the money. And you come in and tell them about a payment plan. When you're sick and you die and you don't care about a payment plan, you want treatment now. We want it now. When Polaris come, we're going to take it too. But people want care now. And let them stop this tomfoolery about a hospital and telling us, hold on, what we holding on for? People want care now. Brothers and sisters, let us be careful with the empty promises that they're saying. And I'm going to read a little piece for you. They say that over the past 3 years, they have taken significant steps to address the current challenges in the system. So ask them, which one? Is it the one with the medication? We have medication now. Can you tell us that? Is it the lab reagent? We don't have people have to go in private. You're in a hospital, you know. But you have to go in a private place to pay to get a lab test done. And the boss man say that everybody must pay for the medication. Grenada can afford it. Grenada used to afford it before. Now they're making more money with the CBI. Now they're doing so much more. to make money, and they cannot take care of the basic health needs of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, they say that they are actively addressing human resource challenges. That means to say they're going to get more staff and so on. But my question to that is, how are you going to address the workers? If you promise them pension, and when you reach inside, they will tell them they can't get pension, and you put them in a susu, a little monthly thing, and they're taking the same workers' money and fry them. But they promise them pension. A lot of workers won't see pension under them. But under the new National Party, which we had committed to do, we are going to bring back the pension for all workers, for hospital workers, for doctors, for nurses. We were committed, and we still are committed to doing that, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, they also said, if we are to improve on the quality of care, the efficiency of services, and the mandate for accountability and transparency, well, you in government, you're supposed to be transparent and tell us what you're spending the money on. If you're not spending it on roads, if you're not spending it on health, what are you spending the money on? So you're not saying you're accountable and transparent. Tell us what you're doing with the money. That's all we're asking. Tell the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique what they're doing about the money. So they talk about a lot of things. But brothers and sisters, I just want us to know one thing. They say they bring in a hospital authority. They bring in a statutarization body, all kind of thing. But you know what is lacking? Just care and concern for people. Love for people. If you don't have it, you could write down all kind of long throne speech. But that makes no sense, brothers and sisters. That is why I am still here. That is why I am with this team of young people. That is why I am with Brother Cox. Because I realize Grenada is in deep trouble. We're in deep waters. And we need some people of integrity, of accountability, of transparency to come back and take the reins of this country and bring it to what it was. Brothers and sisters, I will not be long. My younger sisters and brothers have done an excellent job. And I know Brother Cox is going to come with his. But I want to say one thing. Those of you who are still silent, those of you who are hiding, the MP here don't measure all you already. And he know who he give in and who he not give in. And I know Brother Cox is going to talk about it. But as I went around today, they're showing you that house. That person never had a house before. But they get house now. And they feel you're going to keep silent because you want a house. Don't be silent because of that. Speak up for your rights. That is our money that they're spending, brothers and sisters. After they take their share, whatever is left, they want to give it to one set of people. We are all Grenadians. We deserve better. And so don't hide in holes. Come out, brothers and sisters. I am so pleased, Brother Cox, to see this crowd that you have brought out. And I know the next one is going to be stronger. Bring your families. Bring your friends. Bring your children. Tell them to come and listen to the hope of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, brothers and sisters. Don't stay silent. You have nobody to fear. I thank you. God bless you.
That was Sister Clarice, mother scoring. The house ain't only solid, you know. We adding room. We making it bigger. More place for you to stay. A man tell me just now there. Oh, but before I tell you what the man said, I want to shout out the people who wanted to be here, but are not here. And we know the reason why. But you're getting it live and direct. You're there on social media and you are hearing everything. Jump up inside your house, don't be afraid. Make noise. As Sister Clary said, nothing to be afraid of. Because the man tell me, before the elections, the man had $3 in his account. I said, that is not true. Bank doesn't keep that little bit of money. He said $3 the man had in his account. He said after 3 years, the man say, things good with him. Are well set. I don't care whether election called today or tomorrow. Are well set. They said 350,000 US in cash to buy a property. But I don't know. I don't know if that is true. But here is what I know. Mr. DJ, let me tell them what I know. Fed up. Fed up. Carriacou and Pity Martinique. Are you fed up with that? You're fed up. So you know what you must do next. We had to get rid of them people that want to give us basket to carry water. We fed up. They have it made already. Tell them what they get already. Take it and go. Let us bring people who care about us. And then we will see how things will be. So at this point in time, we are at a very, very important point. Do you know, and I think Carriacou know, that Brother Cox, Nolan Cox, has been carrying on the work of leading the NNP team in Carriacou and Pity Martinique over the last 3 years. Yes? Let's clap for him. Let's give him a round of applause. But tonight, in this meeting right here, we are going to make it official that the Honorable Senator Nolan Cox will become the official caretaker of Carriacou and Pity Martinique, and to lead that.
Introducing Mr. Nolan Cox.
Good night, everyone. Nolan Cox is a humble, driven, and result-oriented leader whose passion is rooted in service to people. A proud son of Carriacou and Pity Martinique, and devoted father of 4. Nolan's life and work are grounded in the principles of family, unity, and shared values, even within non-traditional households. It is the spirit of togetherness that he brings to his role as a caretaker of Carriacou and Pity Martinique. Over the past decade, Nolan has and continued to service the distinction in the Parliament of Grenada as a senator in the upper house and as a deputy president of the Senate. He previously served as a minister of government with responsibility for youth, sports, and culture, then as a minister for infrastructure, development, public utilities, and transport. His leadership journey reflects his success, unwavering commitment to community development and nation building. Nolan is also a successful entrepreneur, owning Triple D's Pharmacy, and a dedicated community leader who is accessible to all. Before entering politics, he served as a public servant in multiple capacities. First, as an agricultural instructor with the Ministry of Carriacou and Pity Martinique Affairs, where he supported and served farmers across both islands and mainland. And later, as a health service administrator at the Princess Royal Hospital, overseeing the growth and modernization of the health sector in Carriacou and PT Martinique. As a project development architect and visionary, Nolan has championed numerous initiatives, including the restoration project for PT Martinique's playing field, the Seaview desalination plant, and solar PV projects, among others. His technical expertise span competencies in animal health and veterinary public health, project proposal writing and development, and management studies. He is currently pursuing a master's degree in project management to further strengthen his skills in developing impactful solutions for his people. Beyond his professional endeavors, Nolan has a passion for education, recognizing it as a cornerstone for individuals, community advancement, and a universal key to eradicating poverty. He's a lover of cricket and is captivated by the joy of sailing. He remains grounded by his values and inspired by his deep love for the people of Carriacou and PT Martinique. Today, as he officially continues in the role of caretaker for the constituency of Carriacou and PT Martinique, Nolan continues to embody his philosophy of service to others, guided by faith, driven by love, and committed to ensuring that the success for all is a shared reality. I now invite to the mic your official caretaker, the next parliamentary representative, my father, Honorable Senator Nolan Cox.
If Jah is by my side, I won't hide. No, I won't hide. Boom, 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 Mr. Junior, boom, 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 Mr. Junior, boom, 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 Mr. Junior, boom, boom, boom. If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid?
Good night, Carriacou and PT Martinique. My dear esteemed political leader, and soon to be the first female Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique. Our most distinguished chairman and a Prime Minister with an unbroken record of 15-0, distinguished the Right Honorable Kit Mitchell. My other colleagues who have spoken before us, Carriacou and PT Martinique, my people, I stand here this evening with a deep sense of humility, with a deep sense of purpose, with a surety that we are going to get this done. We have work to do, but we are excited because this work is about taking care of people. That's why we are excited. This work is about creating opportunities for young people. This work is about creating opportunities for small business to thrive in our islands. That is why we are excited. But I must recognize the people of Leicester, Lauriston, and surrounding areas. One of the most special things about this community, and anyone can tell you that, this is a community that supports each other despite political preferences. Whether it's sports, whether it's culture, doing anything, Leicester people is for Leicester people. That is one thing we're sure about. And we must congratulate them. Kudos. And they must recognize that and continue to do that. This evening, I want to start off with a very important issue. A national issue. I know most of us would have heard
the issue surrounding the seafood exportation ban that will likely, more than likely, impact our fishing sector, our fishermen, our fish traders, and of course, it will impact our economy. But what is most concerning for us is that Peter Martinique holds about 80% of that fishing fleet. And which means that Peter Martinique is going to be impacted more than anyone else because of this ban. So we are very concerned. We stand with the fishing community. I have spoken to the minister. We as a party, myself as a Carriacouan, we have given suggestion, advice on how we can proceed to minimize this impact. But we are very fearful that the ban may come into effect before we get our house in order. We are encouraged that the government has signaled that they are steady working, trying to get this resolved. But we realize that it takes a lot. It will require legislative changes. It will require changes in practices of things that we do. It will require procurement of new gears. And we believe that the time frame that we see before us, if it's not approached strategically, we will go into January not meeting those requirements. Now what will happen? It will mean that our price catch will not be able to be exported, and that will be impactful in terms of foreign revenues for our country. This is a very serious issue, brothers and sisters. It's a very serious issue. But we, in the New National Party, we had faced it before. In 2008, when we had this issue, which all the way go into 2015, when we had the issue with the European Union, they wanted to close off Carriacou from selling fish to Martinique in particular. We moved speedily to ensure that we get up to scale and so that we can continue to trade. So we have the expertise, we have the experience. And so we are saying that I stand ready, our party stand ready to ensure that we do everything that we can to fix this as quickly as possible, brothers and sisters. I want to say also that our fishermen, especially from Petit Martinique, have been feeling the blunt from this very response. Do you know that more than 40 plus fishermen have not received any financial burial support? Not one. But we know the stories, we know the facts, that there are persons who receive support without even having a boat. There are boats on our shores right now from bona fide fishermen that was damaged during the hurricane, and they have been denied support. They were told that after the budget, they will get the help. I don't know if it's after the budget or the budget, I don't know which one. But they are yet to receive the support. And we are very concerned. The fishermen keep calling me, Cox, you have to speak up for us. And I say this because there are some of the fishermen, they are not supporters of the National Party. But they call me because they recognize that I have a genuine voice on this important issue. And that is the reason why I am saying it here this evening and to the wide world that we need to give our fishermen the support. They are waiting on it. They are waiting on it. Some of the fishermen are going out with other boats because they do not have the resources to get the boat back in the water. And that is a fact. We need to fix this. We need better representation here in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. But you know, there has been a common theme by the NDC that the New National Party has not done anything for Carriacou. You ever hear that? I tell you. You know, they're driving on some of the same roads that we built. That was dust. And they say that we haven't done anything. They have going some of the same institutions and buildings that we have established, and they say that we haven't done anything. We have the Christine David Child Development Center. That was the New National Party. We have the Top Hill Senior Citizen Home. That was the New National Party. We have the Multi-Resource Center, the National Party. The Ministry for Carriacou and Pitimatnik Affairs, the New National Party. Lengthening of the runway, upgrade to the airport, upgrade to the hospital, the new clinic in Hillsborough, the mini stadium, and so much more. We spoke about the desalination plants. We bring potable water to Carriacouans and Pitimatnikans. We did it. We'll get to the port just now. The health center right in Leicester here. That was also built by the New National Party. We have and continue to invest in our people. We don't make empty promises. And not after you repair or you rebuild a fish market, it's like, well, Christmas come. But we built the Hillsborough Fish Market in 2007 and it was commissioned in 2008. And with not just a fish market, with EU standards. Right here in Hillsborough, brothers and sisters. International standards. Brothers and sisters, the public washroom in Hillsborough, we did that. Because when our people go into Hillsborough, especially our seniors, they want someplace convenient. It's still unrepaired. I'll go further. In Bogus, we have the Bogus preschool. You know what's the importance of a school in a community? We ensure that the Bogus preschool remain there. The new school, Bishop's College, we built that. The Hillsborough Primary School, we built that. And many more. So tell me, what else? And I even get to roads yet. Since 2023, they started a road in Bel Air. And we ain't know when it will finish. Contractors changing like the weather. We ain't know when it will finish. Colleagues, friends, brothers and sisters. Somebody mentioned the port. Could you imagine we not having the Tyrrell Bay port just as the passenger burial? You saw the amount of activities and how useful the port came into. That was the site for all distribution. I mean, I'm telling you, because we believe that, yes, the port, the jetty in Hillsborough, we can rebuild it, and we may have to rebuild it. We believe that there should be a jetty there. But that doesn't mean that we should not have a Tyrrell Bay port. Because we know that that facility is a modern facility, and they like to use this word, state-of-the-art port. Right there. We were doing state-of-the-art before them. So I just want to remind them. But you know, lest we forget, Hillsborough Jetty. You know, last week I was looking at a picture of Hillsborough Jetty. He had about 40 vehicles on it. When you go on the jetty, the first person that go in, tell yourself you don't come out until night. Because when the man in the back, once he ain't getting goods, he's not moving and confusion. You know how much vehicles that drove overboard on Hillsborough Jetty? You know how much people who came off the Osprey and walked straight overboard? So we had a vision to do something more better. And that is the reason why we did the Tyrrell Bay port. That is why we have a welcome center, big welcome center, which we, of course, will be refurbished. So, brothers and sisters, we have a lot. We have done a lot. We must be proud. We are a proud party. We have done a lot. So don't let them tell you that we ain't do nothing. Yeah? Brothers and sisters, the burial response. I'm watching for the chairman because from the time I see him, I know my time almost up. But tonight we have a lot of things to talk about. The burial response. Brothers and sisters, This is a serious matter. We have families hurting here in Carriacou and Pitimatnik. Do you remember when the current Prime Minister started to speak, the first thing he started with is Pitimatnik, Carriacou, and Grenada? Say Pitimatnik first. As soon as Barrel come, Pitimatnik last. Brothers and sisters, could you imagine investing $40 million in Grenada and only 20 in Carriacou, and we hear you have some missing? Money missing, material missing. Could you imagine? When we go to Pitimatnik and we see the devastation and the challenges that the people of Pitimatnik are facing, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So I don't know how somebody could be responsible, who could be a representative, and denying somebody who has lost their home because you believe that they didn't support you. I think this is criminal. You cannot do that. You should not do that to ordinary people. I tell you, just imagine, we have gone to Pitimatnik and we spoke about the health center. And there was a big announcement that we are going to build a new facility in Pitimatnik that will do minor surgeries and everything. So it's all good. And they were going to have a sod turning ceremony. I went to Pitimatnik about 3 weeks ago, and the only thing that they did was to put a roof on the clinic. So they had a sod turning ceremony to change the roof. Huh? What nonsense is this? This is craziness. Why are you trying to fool people? The people deserve better. You shouldn't do that. Be honest with them. Say, we are going to put back the roof on the clinic. We are going to refurbish the clinic and bring back the services. So, but I had to laugh. You know, I had to laugh. But this is a serious matter. My people, this is a serious matter. But we have to speak up. We have our farmers. Don't even talk about the black tanks. Black tank, I never see. He had enough tanks that came in Carriacou so that every Carriacouan could get one. Yet for us, some of our bona fide farmers are yet to receive a black tank. Where is the management? Where is the stewardship? Where is the accountability? Where is representation? There is none, brothers and sisters. There is none. People giving all kind of false name, getting $1,000 of what in materials. Who is in charge? What is happening? There are persons who they're told, break down your house. We're going to help you build it back. They break down the house and they can't see them. When they're calling, we come in. Why are you doing people that? Why all this tomfoolery? We cannot continue with that, brothers and sisters. We cannot continue. You know, there was this nice plan to bring 200 prefab houses. I said, good. I said, plenty of people get a house. When I get myself in Dumfries, about 200 yards away from the dump, the first house set up. Who does that? Where is physical planning? How can you approve a house where somebody have to reside to be built just a few hundred feet away from a dump, a landfill? Who does that? And you know what he turned around and said? He go up on the side and he take his phone and he said, look at the beautiful view. He pointed to the ocean and he said, look at the beautiful view. Or I should have said, look at them big flies. That's what I should have said. Brothers and sisters, this have to stop. This is serious business. Our people, lives and livelihoods are at stake. This coming election, brothers and sisters, this coming election is about representation. This coming election is a difference between somebody with integrity, somebody with capacity, somebody with love, humility, and somebody who knows how to get things done. Not somebody who look down at people, who talk down at people, who curse people with profanity, disrespecting the elderly. Listen, this is the worst I've seen for Carriacou. We can never allow this to continue, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, we have so much I think to talk about, but I'm watching my time. We go have a next meeting. But I want to speak on a critical issue. A critical issue. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, brothers and sisters? We have a situation right now where our people are being very hopeful that they can get some materials to repair the house. We have a situation where we are hearing that they are calling people selectively and secretly. You could go now. Go and pick it up now. And when the other person call, they said, no, nothing ain't happening. He ain't open yet. Why are we doing that to our people? This is Carriacou. This is Carriacou and Petit Matnik. We never used to live like that. We can do better. And we will do better when you make me your representative. We will do better. But going forward, brothers and sisters, we have some great plans. We have some great plans. I just want to signal a few important initiatives that we are looking at going forward. And I was saying, it looked like Sister Nolan, she was looking at my notes. And I didn't know that she was one of those challenged parents who had a special need child. This is a very serious issue. And once you give me the opportunity to represent you, we are going to address this matter once and for all. We are going to ensure that we have a facility to deal with special needs and, of course, a program so that our parents can address, they can go to work, they can live a normal life. And we are going to modernize this social system and ensure that we deal with that. We also believe that there is a demand and an opportunity for a new or additional senior citizens home. And we are going to do that. We have done it. And we are going to get that done. In terms of development and economic activity, brothers and sisters, Carriacou and Petit Matnik is a gem for tourism and hospitality development. And we have a plan so that persons can tap into those resources and to grow, not just your family, but your businesses. We have small hotels, we have restaurants, and I have a plan that we are going to utilize to ensure that we grow. We bring more people on island right here in Carriacou and Petit Matnik. But most importantly, we can't leave out our young people. And I believe that education is a universal key to eradicating poverty. And we must invest in education. We must invest in skill development. And I am going to oversee that with your vote, with your delivery, and ensuring that you make me your representative when the time comes, not long from now. But I want to close on an important matter. You know, I was very disturbed last night when I saw some posting on social media about a gentleman with a house in Hillsborough. Colleagues, let me give you the story. A few months ago, I was standing in the bank, one of the banks in Hillsborough, and this gentleman standing behind me, and he touched me. I said, Cox, I said, what's up, man? He said, I realize you guys going around helping people build back their little house and, get a little shelter over the head. And I have some materials, and I need some help. So I said, listen, give me a number. I'll send somebody to see what material you have, where you want to build. So we do a scope to find out what we have to do. When we got there, we recommended a bigger house. We recommended a different design. And he said, when he come back the following day, he said, Cox, we can't do that, He said, the owner of the land only give me this little spot here. They tell me no concrete, everything have to be removable. And so we work with him. When I say we work with him, we really work with him. He didn't have everything it takes to get where he got. We worked with him. And you know what was most encouraging? There was a lady who passed, and she said, I love to see what I'm doing for him. I think I've got 2 or 3 pieces of wood home my media that I'm using. I'll go in for it and bring it come. So, I said, cause, you sure you want to do that? She said, yes. She said, because I still have some work to do on my place, but I'll bring it because he need it. This is what we are doing. We are changing lives. We are helping families to get under a shelter. What is wrong with that? But what hurts me, why are you degrading the gentleman's effort to get back at me? What I ever done to the gentleman, the young guy? But I knew when he born. Yeah? So I don't know. I mean, he have thrown some stuff behind me on social media. But you know, we in the NNP, we like a callaloo leaf in the rain. We don't have time. Things fall away back. We throw that away. We have time. Because we're helping people. But, you know what is most? You know, I say shameless. Shameless. It's a shameless post. There are other persons who we build similar homes for. And you know what they're doing now? They're building the wall house on the side. They're just looking for a little place to rest. They want to come out of the rain. Right now I have a tarpaulin to go and bring for her mother. She said, Cox, water wetting me. She called me this morning. I said, my daughter ain't dropped a tarpaulin yet. She said, no. I said, I'll kill this child. So the tarpaulin had to drop tonight. So, I said, because that's how we speak in Carriacou here. Because this thing is a serious issue. You know, I heard somebody talk about the playing field. Mr. Chair, give me 2 minutes. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. Brothers and sisters, if I come and damage your fence, and then afterwards you come and you fix it back, should I give you credit? Well, I never see more. You take the burial garbage, you dump it in all our playing fields. After we make several requests for you to remove it, when you move out the last bit, you say something now. You take too long to move it. You take too long to move it. It shouldn't go in the first place. But hear the story about this. Then we went from playing field 1 to playing field 2. Then we went from playing field 2 to playing field 3. And it ended up right back in the landfill. So why didn't you put it in the landfill to start with? Why? But I'm going to close because we're short on time. Because I have plenty more things to talk about. We're going to have another meeting. But I want to leave you with the most important message. And I want to speak directly into the camera. And this is a message that we must take serious. We must take serious. And Bola said it. Brother Bola said it. In 2022, you move from $2 in your bank account to ready for retirement in 2025. That says something. That says a lot. I am saying, if someone who you take your finger and put to represent you only checking on themselves, then you need to remove that person immediately. Because it is clear that he is only thinking about himself. Because, brothers and sisters, people might do something, might give you something, then give you because you need it, you know. They're doing it for themselves because they want to come back and reproach you that I do this for you, I give you this. I've been helping people all my life. People stop me every day. Cox, you remember you do this for me? I said, well, when? Me can remember. Because why? You help because you want to help. We ain't helping for credit. And The representative said that he's good. He's bread butter. He ain't care about all you. He ain't care if he lose the election because he's set for life. He's good to go. So the message is, all who set for life, we don't have time for them. They're set. We're trying to help people who is in need. That is what we're trying to do. So he has said that he doesn't need you. He doesn't need you. He doesn't need you. He only checking on himself. So that is the message. The message is, really and truly, there is only one choice. One choice for a representative at the next election. And that is your humble servant, Nolan Cox. Brothers and sisters, good night. Thank you very much.
Not when Brother Cox in the house. You can't sit down. This is now your caretaker, officially so, for Carriacou and Peter Martinique. And the other stages coming soon. As soon as they say the date, or even before that, he will be moved to the next stage. Boy, I hear Brother Cox, are you good up here, yes? They said the thing used to be in a drawer in the office. Rats start to pinch it. They said the workers say, well, one man can have all that. 350,000 US. What money? They said the workers used to draw a little something. They said they're taking from below, the man wouldn't know. I hear he fire them because he get to know. He take them back? Well, I don't know where his people giving me the news, so I only telling you what I hear. You telling me what you know. Thank you, you take them back. That's good. They could still make a daily bread. We are happy for that. But, Carriacou, man, all you too lively. Time going, and we have to make the thing come to an end soon. So we're getting to a very special place now. Yeah, man. They say, I know, me, Roland Bowler, served 3 terms in the parliament. Ran 3 times, won 3 times, served 3 times. And I'm still serving. And I don't want nothing. But I hear after 3 years, they are everything they good. But I know another man who served for more years and terms than I could ever even count. And he's still serving because he loves people. He wants people to get better and to rise from where they are to a better place. Yes? And he there here. He there here. So, Mr. DJ, let's bring him in with a big song. Doctor, the Honorable Kit Mitchell.
Well, yes. The crowd I see here tonight make me think election is next week. This crowd is bigger than the crowd we had the last general election, the last meeting before we went to vote. And we nearly win. So I know this time we're winning big in Carriacou. Sisters and brothers, thank my brother chairman. Of course, I want to recognize our political leader who will be taking us through the general elections and making sure that NNP has brought forward the first female prime minister in this country. Yes? It's only NNP that could do that. NNP is the only party that won 15 seats 3 times. NNP is the party that brought most women into the politics. And NNP will give you the first female prime minister. I want to also recognize my young colleagues. Sister Clarice, I didn't mean you. I mean all the rest of them. Of course, my dear Sister Clarice. But listen, don't go there. A fella just finished speak. That is man, you know. That is man. That is man. That is man. It's not me alone that is man. That is man too. Right, that's the man for you. Sisters and brothers, you have been here for a long time. You know, you hear me enough. You're enough for me. And I will be there working with the team. But I have a responsibility to see the continued development of this country. I deserve to rest, but I ain't resting until this thing in government is removed and that the new National Party is back in government. Then I could go and sit down in my rocking chair and walk back. Sisters and brothers, every time I come to Carriacou and I have to speak, I must start off by talking about my good friend, Elvin Nimrod. That man has served the people of Carriacou so very well. In effect, he gave his life for the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. And he did it with a passion and a love, an empathy. And you all know when Nimrod came into government, he came not as a hungry person. He could have been making millions in New York as a lawyer, but he decided to come home and make a sacrifice. And everybody know when he died, no one could say he had several millions of dollars and property. He died as a humble servant of the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. And that is why, sisters and brothers, when you're thinking of voting for people, think of those who care for people. The love for people is fundamental. And that is why you should be proud that Nolan is going forward. And that you would once again have a true representative. Someone that you can talk to. Someone that you could relate to. But sisters and brothers, I want you to spend time hearing your political leaders, so I will not go long. I just want to make a few points. The next election is about the NNP and the NDC. Two different political organizations. Two different philosophies. Two different interests. The NNP is about service. The NNP is about love. The NNP is about development. The NNP is about the future, creating a just future for all the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. And the NNP believes that not everyone could be an NNP. But when the NNP is in government, everyone, NNP, NDC, everybody decide to have a place. Have a place. Your vote is sacred. And we respect your right to differ from us. And no one have a right to take the resources of the country and say, you can't get because you didn't vote for me. That's not your right. The taxpayers' money are their money, not our money. Not the party money in government. Sisters and brothers, that's why we got into government and we developed the country. We made sacrifices to get this country going. Sacrifices were made. Some people don't even remember the sacrifices that were made. Or we did it because we are interested in the development of our country. So what happened, sisters and brothers? Despite the fact that we came in and we had an empty treasury, you remember those days? And I had to run to Trinidad to beg Kamala Processor to give us money to pay salary at the end of the month. No money. The country at a standstill. The NDC then was selling assets to pay salaries every month. Sisters and brothers, you know what that means? If you have a shop, a business, and every month you're selling piece to pay the workers, you won't have a shop. So anytime you're selling assets to pay workers, that means you're in bad trouble. So we were in real trouble, sisters and brothers. But in all that serious situation we met because of the management, not management alone, the team of the NNP, and not just Keith Mitchell. It was Keith Mitchell with the team of the NNP working with me. The same man you heard just sharing a while ago, he was an important member of the team. Brother Gregory Bowen and the team, Sister Clarice Modest and the team, Sir Emlyn Pierre came afterwards and the team, Brother Cox and the team, all of them, sisters and brothers, they were responsible for the development. I got a lot of credit, but they had to share in the credit because they helped with the development of this country. So what happened? By the time we left government, sisters and brothers, remember the NDC came in and they said, Bon J. Keita and them leave a lot of money in the treasury. You remember that? The treasury pregnant, they said, I ain't know nothing about pregnancy, I don't know nothing about that. Right? Some of you might know something about pregnancy, I don't know. But they say pregnant, in other words, it's full of money. They made $500 million in cash. And that's not the money that you use for paying salaries, That was the money from the paying salaries come from customs revenue, which was working well. Inland revenue taxes, property taxes, grants and other development of the country that we were getting based on our international connections, sisters and brothers, and regional connections. So in other words, that was just extra money that can help further development for capital projects to produce more jobs and development in the country. That was not for paying salaries. And they sold our passport and they boasted that they sold $1 billion worth of passport. So you hear money? $500 million. $1 billion. So that's $1.5 billion. Right? And we, NNP was so careful. After Ivan came and we didn't have any insurance, we invested in insurance. So as soon as they came in, 3 weeks after they came in and Beryl hit the country, they got $118 million was meant to spend in Carriacou and Petit Martinique to further develop Carriacou and Petit Martinique. That's what we met, sisters. That's what we did. They met all that. The question we ask is, where the money gone? And that's the question that all of you need to ask. But let me say to you, sisters and brothers, let me make this point. They could say they set for life, but what they don't know is this. And let me make a point here tonight. That any new government elected must investigate how they get that money. And there must be a serious investigation with top-flight experts to find out who take what from the people's money. In other words, I ain't saying nothing more because I know my mother always tell me, if you do wrong, you will get punishment. That's all I remember. So, no, I ain't talk, me and mention that jail, me don't know nothing about it. I can't even spell the word. But sisters and brothers, You in Carriacou. In Carriacou and PD Martinique. You know, I came up here after burial. And I toured Carriacou. And I saw the state of Carriacou and PD Martinique. When I went, we spent a lot of money building that playing field in Hillsborough, fixing it as a first-class venue for top-class cricket and football and other forms of sports. We enclosed the pasture. And we opened it. You remember I brought a team up, the Prime Minister 11, to play against a team from Carriacou to open the pasture formally. When I went there and I see garbage being dumped on the playing field, there were a couple people from the Ministry of Carriacou and PD Martinique Affairs, and I asked them, what the hell is going on here? One young man working, they say, Doc, don't worry about that, we go fix it. I said, what do you mean you go fix it? What you mean but you're going to fix it? You have so many empty spaces of land around Carriacou and PD Martinique that you can place the trash of cleaning up. You take it and you have that's what you call manger popot. That's what you say the more people saying. I mean, it's not like you walking before behind. What? Boots upside down. Something I don't know how to call it. I've never seen more stupidness like that. You do this. So I went back there today. How many long period has passed and the state of the field is in bad shape. And they tell me they're going to fix it. What the hell are you going to fix a playing field? Because you dump stuff there, it is dangerous to go and play on it right now. Because there could be nails and other things that are on the ground. Things that can cause tetanus if you get injured. And I don't understand who. You mean no one among them could say, boy, don't do that? No one? But friends, that doesn't surprise me. Because Grenada and Carriacou and PD Martinique is running itself. There's nobody in charge. What you see happening in Carriacou, it's happening in Grenada. They start a road today, it can't finish. They start a building today, it can't finish. It's absolute nonsense taking place. So friends, as I said to you, I won't be long. But I want to make this point. You have a special person here in Carriacou. Brother Cox, he's a special person. He's a special person. And therefore, I expect you all to ensure that he will not be only the parliamentary representative of Carriacou and PD Martinique after the next election. He will be the Deputy Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, and PD Martinique. You can't let me down. I'm working for that. So friends, I spent over 42 years in the vineyard of the politics of this country. And I still believe I'm still looking good, right? I'm still looking good. All right. So I have a lot of energy still. But in life, you can't be in one thing forever. There must come a time that others have to come forward. And you shouldn't give up only when you can't walk or you lie down in bed. You should give up when you have the energy to support those who go forward, so that the work of the party and the country continues. So sisters and brothers, there are people who wonder what's happening to me. You have nothing to worry about. I'm right there with the new national party, sisters and brothers. So when you go to vote the next time around, you vote in yes for a new leader. But you're voting also for a new deputy leader. And you're voting for a team of men and women who will help the leader and the deputy to be successful in building this country. And I will be there to advise them and support them and promote them. Thank you all. I love every single one of you. Take care.
Thank you, Dad.
I got tired of seeing the face. Can't get me out of the race.
That was Dr. Keith Mitchell, our former Prime Minister, former political leader. Let them go and say he ain't going nowhere, but they're going to be tired. Tired watching his face. He's here to support. He's here to make sure that we stay on the right track. Yes? So, a little tired yet now? A little want to go home? Tomorrow Sunday? Well, you have to go to church? You have to go to church. All them church in Carriacou mash up? Well, that's why they're doing things. Say, you don't got in Carriacou again. No, don't answer that. Let's go. Forget I say that, yeah? It's just a joke I'm giving. Now, we are getting to a very, very important part now. We are getting to a part where we want to know, as Brother Cox hinted, the deputy political leader and your new caretaker hinted, where do we go from here? And I have somebody who going to tell you, she'll give you a little hint, a little pinch. Yeah, she ain't giving you much. You know when we were small, what they say? I give you a little chunks. Yeah? So she'll give you a little chunks. But as I bring her in, I ask the DJ to pull the music. We know. We know, Mr. DJ, we know. Yeah, we see you enjoying it. But just don't watch the look alone on our face. We believe in God. And He knows how we're going to get by. And we know He will guide you to do the proper thing at the right time. So Sister Emmeline Pierre can take leadership of this country with the support of Brother Cox and others. Let's welcome our political leader and our next Prime Minister.
Can never be friends. Oh no.
Thank you, Brother Bola. Carriacou. Carriacou. We go in Pity Matnik tomorrow. Thank you, Chair. Let me take this opportunity tonight to quickly recognize the chairman of the New National Party, former Prime Minister, longest serving Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pity Matnik, who has served his country beyond distinction. I want to also recognize the deputy political leader of the New National Party. And I say to you tonight, the next parliamentary representative for Carriacou and Pity Matnik, Brother Nolan Cox. I recognize my other sisters and brothers on the platform, Sister Clarice Modest Cohen, Sister Kate Lewis Peters, Sister Nolan Thompson, and Brother Chris Diali. Put your hands together for the team. Put your hands together for Team NNP tonight. Brothers and sisters, tonight is a very special night. And one of the reasons I know tonight must be very special, I said to Brother Cox, we don't ever go beyond 9 o'clock with these meetings. We try to wrap up before 9. But I say to you, tonight is a special night for the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Those who hear tell the others, Brother Nolan Cox is officially the caretaker of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. And I say to you tonight, come see a man that is ready to represent the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. I say to you, come see a man that is ready to do better for the people of this constituency. Come see a man that is going to continue the recovery efforts as a man who knows what he's doing. I say to you, I have all confidence in Brother Nolan Cox that he is going to move Carriacou and Petit Martinique forward. Right now, I am concerned about the direction that you are going. And I cannot say that you are going forward. I don't know where you're going, but I cannot say that you are going forward. Brothers and sisters, as I walk through the streets of Carriacou today, it has been a very painful experience. The very first person who spoke to me, guess what she said? She said, Miss Pierre, could you talk about it tonight? 5 months now my husband has been working and he has not received a salary. This is a woman with children. This is a woman who is trying to make ends meet in a home, working alongside a partner who is unable to bring home a bread when night comes. Brothers and sisters, what does this say about what is happening in Carriacou and Petit Martinique? But it is not just about that woman. Brothers and sisters, I met people today who said that they are still sleeping on the tarpaulin, as you were told tonight. Still having to move their children from place to place so that children, asthmatic children, would not get wet. Brothers and sisters, I met businessmen who said they are questioning whether it makes sense to continue. The situation in Carriacou and Petit Martinique is dire. But you know, brothers and sisters, I feel your pain tonight. And I could only imagine what you are going through. Having to live under this condition. And at the same time, like all of us on the mainland, having to deal with the rising cost of living. How do you make it on a day-to-day basis? And you know, if we had a caring government, they would bring relief to the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique in an extra special way. Because you are dealing with two things at the same time. Absolutely, we are concerned about what you are going through. And we wonder, how are you surviving? How are you making it on a daily basis? Because you know what? We are affected so significantly by the rising cost of living. We wonder, how do you add that on top of the crisis that you face here? And the kind of government that we have, on top of that, they are supporting an increase, a further increase in the cost of electricity. I say to you tonight, do not give up hope. Do not give up hope, because I have all confidence, as I said, in Brother Nolan Cox, that he is going to turn things around for the people of this constituency. Cost of food up, cost of medication up, cost of water up, cost everything you can think about. Up, 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 up. And as I said, on top of this, you're still getting wet. On top of this, favoritism in the distribution of material in this constituency. And talk about wastage. Speakers before me spoke about the playing field, but let me just add one dimension to that. Brothers and sisters, think about the hundreds of thousands of dollars that was spent to move the garbage to the same place Brother Cox said it should have gone in the first place. But not just the hundreds of thousands that were already spent. Brothers and sisters, do you know the cost of rehabilitation of a playing field under normal circumstances? Think about what it would cost under this circumstance. I say to you tonight, you are in a crisis and we feel your pain. But you know, brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, these hundreds of thousands of dollars wasted could have been going to put roofs over your head. These hundreds of thousands of dollars could have been going to build a facility so that your children doesn't have to go to Grenada for a tertiary education. Brothers and sisters, this hundreds of thousands of dollars should have been the buffer for the rising cost of living that you are struggling with. Cost of living strangling people in this country. But not just the wastage, not just the corruption, brothers and sisters. I always say this, and this government has no conscience. No conscience. While the people of Carriacou and Petit-Matinic wetting, some people pray that the rain doesn't come, and then they pray again that the rain come, because Carriacou always need rain. But you know, while this is happening, brothers and sisters, your prime minister is spending $25,000 per month just to rent a house of his choice. While some people in this country, right here in Carriacou, still taking, as we say, a lodging from somebody else. People want to put out people from their homes, but they can't afford to do it because where do they go? Brothers and sisters, while this is happening, the conscience of our prime minister is not pricked, and he can spend $25,000 on a house that he's renting. I don't know what has happened to the conscience of people in government that you could report at the end of a budget year that you have overspent over $2 million traveling the world and hosting and having parties. Where is the conscience? So when the government says that they are going to give up 1 month's salary towards Project Polaris, I say to this administration, you must be ashamed of yourself, because this Project Polaris, you have not even given us a start date nor an end date. I say to you, give that money to the people of Carriacou and Petit-Matinic to put roofs over their head. Give that money to people in Carriacou and Petit-Matinic who are struggling to get back to normalcy. And then we probably would be able to say, well done. Brothers and sisters, Brother Cox spoke about the pending ban that we expect to affect the fishermen of this country. We are saying, take these monies that you are wasting and invest it in our fishermen, in our farmers, and do something to turn their situation around. You know, each time we talk about this administration, some people view it as an attack. Some people view it as us criticizing the administration. Well, I say tonight, we won't stop, because we have a responsibility to be the voice of the people of this country. Our very role as the opposition is to hold the government accountable. And any government that does not want to be held accountable does not deserve to be in office. And that is why tonight I say to you, they can call us what they want. They can call us what names they want. It will not stop us from representing you, the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. So on Facebook, some people are called dunce and dotish and ugly and stupid just because they stand for their right, their constitutional right. They're attacked by those who are paid to act on behalf of the government and the National Democratic Congress. What a shame. What a shame. But I say to you tonight, NNP will fight for you. NNP will fight for you with every drop of blood that we have to ensure that better comes your way. And tonight I say, better must come. Better must come. And that is why you can sit comfortably knowing the next parliamentary representative will be Brother Nolan Cox. Brothers and sisters, this administration talks about building back better. And I don't know how people's conscience can cause them to say these things. You know, in December of last year, the government said that they were going to be building over 100 build back better houses in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Brothers and sisters, coming down to the middle of the year, when the parliamentary representative was asked, how many houses did you build back in Carriacou and Petit Martinique of the 100? He fumbled and fumbled, and then he reported 11 houses. I understand in Petit Martinique just about 5. Brothers and sisters, a person who has failed to represent the people of this constituency should voluntarily resign after such poor performance. He should voluntarily resign, saying, I cannot make it. I cannot do this job. And I need a man like Brother Nolan Cox to take over the wheel. Brothers and sisters, the government promised 500 Grenadian-style houses. I am sure about 100 would have been for you in Carriacou. But guess what? Even in Grenada, we have not yet had one Grenadian-style house built under this administration. Now tell me something. Considering the 90% destruction of homes right here in Carriacou and Petit Martinique, what would a caring government do? Rush with the Grenadian-style houses so that you can have them here in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Unfortunately, their focus and their priorities seem to be in the wrong place. Polaris, Medical City, sword turning in 2025, 2026. Brothers and sisters, this administration must get their priorities right. Brother Cox mentioned the allocation as it relates to the budget for housing. Look at what this administration did. You wonder what kind of conscience, but what kind of thinking goes into the decision of the National Democratic Congress government. Brothers and sisters, after Hurricane Beryl, brothers and sisters, the administration allocated houses. And guess what? 40 million on the mainland, 20 million for Carriacou and Petit Martinique. No wonder why you don't hear Petit Martinique, Carriacou and Grenada anymore. Upside down. Brothers and sisters, this cannot continue. This cannot continue. And I say to you tonight, change lies in the hands of every person who is registered to vote in Carriacou and Petit Matnik. Change lies in your hand. Almost every sector in Carriacou, from all reliable reports, is a disaster. Don't talk about education. Because if you talk about education, I am going to ask you, where is the area education officer? If you talk education, I'm going to ask you why, after more than a year, children from Carriacou are still in Grenada attending TAMCC. And I'm going to also ask you, what is happening now with the teachers who served in Carriacou? Are they being paid to stay home? Where is the vision of this government? Where is the vision of this government that we have 2 secondary schools in Carriacou? 2 secondary schools. And we could have run a program in the evening time to encourage and ensure that more of our students get an education right here. Children are separated from their families. Some people going through depression under the circumstances. I ask again, is this administration putting square pegs in wrong holes without any concerns about the implications for the people of Carriacou and Petit Matnik? Brothers and sisters, under the NNP administration, I don't even need to mention the achievements. Carriacou and Petit Matnik can boast any part of the world of the transformation that has happened in Carriacou and Petit Matnik under the NNP. The word transformation must never be used by the National Democratic Congress to explain anything that they have done so far. And that is why tonight, brothers and sisters, I am so confident that the NNP is the best hope for the people of Carriacou and Petit Matnik. It is your best hope. As a matter of fact, when we look at the political landscape in this country, I dare say the NNP is your only hope as it relates to the politics in this country. Brothers and sisters, I close tonight by referencing the throne speech that was delivered yesterday. So sad. Sister Clarice made reference, but I want to say this. When I read the document, because I was not at Parliament, unfortunately, when I read the document, my conclusion was that this was a whole list of recycled items aimed at fooling the people of this country to believe that your government is performing. Those who know better would understand what I'm saying. Brothers and sisters, a whole set of contradictions in that document. Things that the ministers of government would have said, check, completed, return in a throne speech as things that they plan to do. I ask yourself, what kind of group do we have leading this country? No wonder we're not going forward. Brothers and sisters, what I saw in that throne speech was a deliberate attempt to mislead the people of this country. When the government speaks about 5% growth, brothers and sisters, I say to you, it could only be 5% if you're talking about the performance of the NNP administration, 2022 and before. It could only be 5%. But what was most revealing for me in that document was when the government gave itself credit for good fiscal management. Man, these people brave. These people are so brave. Because I'm going to say to you tonight, there is no way that you could have good fiscal management if you receive $500 million in 2022 and in 2025 you tell us you have a deficit of $30 million. You have to be crazy to call that good fiscal management. Something has to be wrong. But brothers and sisters, it's not just poor management and poor fiscal management. Mismanagement in every sector that you can think about. Brothers and sisters, our diplomatic relations are being threatened because of poor management. Ministries are functioning on autopilot because of poor management. And I say to you, the hope as it relates to the political future of this country, as it relates to the development of this country, is the new national party. So that is why I say to you tonight, we are looking forward to a future where we are going to build on the magnificent legacy of the new national party. And I've said it before, we have done an excellent job in so many areas. But our challenge to ourselves is whatever we did great, let us work together to make it even greater. So when it comes to addressing the housing needs in Carriacou, when it comes to reducing the cost of living, when it comes to fair distribution of resources, we don't have to know our people. Once you are a Grenadian, once you're a Carriacouian, once you're a Petit-Matnican, Grenada belongs to you, and the resources of this country belongs to you also. Brothers and sisters, we are committed to building an economy, creating more jobs and opportunities for our people, and investing in our young people. In other words, I say to you, when you look at the team of the NNP, that combination of experience and youthful confidence and competence, I say to you tonight, NNP is coming back, and we're going to do even better. We're going to do even more than we done before. So I ask you tonight, are you ready, Carriacou? I ask you one more time, are you ready? And because you are ready, I challenge you tonight, do what you have to do to cover Carriacou and cover Petit-Matnic too. Get registered. Do your work on the ground. And I say to you, without a shadow of a doubt, I am convinced that when the parliament is open after the next general election, you will be walking with your new parliamentary representative, Brother Nolan Cox, because the victory is in your hands, Carriacou. You know what better looks like, and I know you're not going to disappoint us. So God bless you. God bless Carriacou and Petit-Matnic. God bless all of us tonight.
Thank you. I ask everyone to stand and hold hands as we end this wonderful meeting. Hold each other's hand.
For your mercy never fails me. All